COVID-19, a virus whose effects have been felt all around the globe. It has opened our eyes to the fact that all communities in Canada are susceptible to the impacts of the pandemic. But not all communities feel these effects equally. With the outbreak of COVID-19, communities across Canada are feeling varying levels of impact, including recent immigrants and international students in Nova Scotia. There's vast evidence that both temporary and permanent immigrants are more likely than native-born Canadians to experience challenges in understanding, accessing, and navigating the healthcare system and other government resources here in Canada. Barriers related to integrating in a new country are often further exacerbated in unprecedented situations like the one we are currently experiencing. For example, newcomers may experience greater financial uncertainty given the economic shrinkage and the sharp increase in the unemployment rate since the COVID-19 outbreak, making integrating into the Canadian labour market harder than ever. Recent immigrants may also be more vulnerable to social isolation given that their social networks may be limited, creating a sense of estrangement to the community. Economic uncertainty, social isolation, and a lack of sense of community are risk factors for psychological distress and other depressive symptoms, resulting in adverse mental health outcomes. Given the current uncertainty, many international students are currently stuck in limbo and are experiencing severe challenges in making plans for their subsequent academic and future career plans in Canada. These may potentially have a lasting impact on both the recruitment and retention of international students. This is particularly concerning for local economies, as international students contributed roughly $21.6 billion to Canada's GDP in 2018. Additionally, international students are an essential component of Canada's immigration strategy, as a significant proportion of them remain in Canada post-graduation. They provide growth and diversity to Canadian communities. As stated by the Canadian federal government, immigration is essential to getting us through the pandemic, and it will help Canada to address some of our most acute labor shortages and to grow our population to keep Canada competitive on the world stage. This makes it no surprise that the federal government has recently announced the most ambitious immigration plan in Canadian history. Under the 2021-2023 Immigration Levels Plan, Canada will aim to welcome over 400,000 new permanent residents each year, emphasizing how immigration will be the cornerstone of Canada's post-pandemic economic recovery. That's why it is important for us to seek further understanding of the current and future impacts of COVID-19 on immigrants and international students. Future research should consider how these communities are currently navigating such uncertainties, what support they are receiving, their resiliency, and how prepared they feel for the future. This research will help relevant stakeholders respond with effective and practical support systems in a timely manner during such an unprecedented time. Given that newcomers contribute to the economy and the fabric of our communities, local stakeholders need to understand to what extent these factors may impact both their current and future decisions to stay in Nova Scotia. For more information, go online to keep an eye on how COVID-19 is impacting immigrants and international students in our communities. And remember, we are all in this together.